Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Derrick Wali. I'm the founder of Dream with the Deadline, where we help high performers finish what matters most, no willpower required. So have you ever noticed how right before things start working, you start to slow down? Like when the second results begin to show, your energy drops, your focus drifts, and you start reorganizing instead of executing? That's not self-sabotage. That's your subconscious trying to keep you safe. I've seen it over and over. People on the edge of a breakthrough suddenly stop showing up for themselves. They don't burn out, they just fade. That fade is what I call the subconscious wall. It's not the point where you can't move forward. It's a point where your nervous system doesn't believe it's safe to. You're not lazy, you are conflicted. And once you understand what's happening beneath the surface, you can stop fighting yourself and start getting into that flow again, getting to a good rhythm. I hit that wall myself after my father passed, and it wasn't grief holding me back, it was resistance. I started to rebuild momentum, and every time progress began to feel real, something in me just hit the brakes. My mind was still wired for survival and not success. And once I realized that, everything changed, because the truth is your subconscious doesn't care about your progress. It only cares about predictability. And if struggle feels familiar, your mind will defend it and treat it as if it's home. Here's how the subconscious safety loop works. When you start changing your habits or identity, your brain intercepts that change as a risk. Even if it's positive, it registers it as danger because it is unfamiliar. Your critical mind says, we're fine, just keep on going. But your subconscious mind whispers, this isn't it. And that quiet whisper triggers hesitation, fatigue, distractions, or even doubt. You start overthinking the plan, tweaking the system, or convincing yourself you need to start something fresh next week. Sound familiar? Well, it does for me. And that's not procrastination, it's protection. One of my clients, a business owner, was growing fast. He hit his first six-figure quarter and then immediately lost momentum. Not because he didn't care, but because his subconscious had no model for stability at that level. During a private hypnotherapy session, we discovered the root belief: if I succeed too much, I'll lose myself. He learned as a kid that success came with separation, that success made people leave. So every time his business grew, his mind would hit the brakes. And once we rewired that pattern, everything began to shift for him. He went from fighting for results to allowing them. And that's when his business doubled without the burnout. And here's a key takeaway. The subconscious wall isn't your enemy. It's a signal that your identity is about to expand. Resistance isn't rejection. It's readiness. Your subconscious mind is asking, are we really safe to grow now? And your job is to answer yes, with clarity and not with willpower. That's the exact moment when most people turn around, but it's also the exact point where transformation begins. Neurologically, your brain is built to favor efficiency over growth. So when you try to do something new, launch that business, finish that book, raise your standards, you're literally competing with billions of stored associations saying, this isn't who we are yet. Hypnosis bypasses that, moves that resistance by creating safety in the subconscious first. It's not mind control, it's mind cooperation. We use focused relaxation and targeted language to teach your nervous system that success is safe, that consistency doesn't equal threat, and that completion doesn't mean loss. Once that connection clicks, the wall disappears because the mind stops fighting progress. When I finally stopped pushing against the wall, I started listening to it. I started realizing every block I've ever hit was really a boundary my subconscious mind had built to protect me. And once I gave myself permission to update those boundaries, everything that used to feel heavy, i.e. follow through, discipline, execution, it started to feel natural. And that's what I want for you too. If you're tired of fighting resistance and ready to finally move through by not forcing, no more effort, but by reprogramming and aligning the mind so it creates feelings of that next level and it being natural and automatic state. If you're ready for that change and that transformation, I want to invite you to book a free private strategy session, you can do so in the link in the description. Private call where we help you map out what's keeping you stuck and see if we are a right fit for one-on-one private hypnotherapy. And it's actually designing a game plan that turns friction into flow. It'll be no pressure, no fluff, just clarity, alignment, and momentum to push you forward. I'm Derrick Wali Anderson. I'm the founder of Dream with the Deadline, and I want to remind you guys, dream big, act fast, and finish what matters. I'll see you on the next one.